Hey guys, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me and requesting your free video. So today we're just going to go over a few tips that you can apply that's going to help you online and help you get even more of those organic leads. Nearly 70% of your organic leads come from your website, so it is really important for your website to be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. Now, you guys are doing a really great job in many areas, so I'm just going to point out just a couple things that can even add to that. So, I love that you have your phone number and contact right on top, making it super easy for your customers to contact you. You have separate pages for each of your services and sectors, so that's really great. Make sure that all of your pages have original content and that they're all focused on their own local buyer intent keywords. That's really important. Google does not like duplicated content, and they also don't like you trying to rank for the same keyword on multiple pages, and Google will penalize you for that. You guys have done a great job on your website. Let's see here. Got a little bit of content here. And that's pretty much it. So when it comes to ranking on Google organically, content is key, and you really do need a lot of content. Now, I noticed looking at the back end, you are ranking for a ton of local asbestos-based keywords through your Google campaign. So that's one roundabout way to rank for keywords that aren't on your page. But really the simplest, easiest way is to have content. Content is key, and your homepage should be like a mini summary of each of your services focused on your local buyer intent keywords. And then since you work and service in several different areas, you really should have service area pages so that you can be ranking and visible in all of those areas, not just in the Fairmont, Portland area. So that's really, really important. And again, if you do those service area pages like I recommend, they could be like mini home pages, summaries of each of your services, but focus on the keywords for those services for that specific location. And remember, people search differently, so there's often many variations of similar keywords, and you want to capitalize on that so you can get the most potential local customers landing on your site and convert them into customers. If we look, you're doing really great locally when it comes to your radon services. I think I accidentally said asbestos earlier. I meant radon. You're doing really good when it comes to radon local services, but you're not really ranking for your other services. So I went and found your top competitor for sewer services in your area. So, and your top competitor came up Apollo. So this is not an apples to apples comparison, but they do have some of the same services, and they're actually ranking number one organically in Google for those sewer services. And so they have a decent looking site. The click to call numbers request like you guys do, so that's good. You can see that they are going after local. They've got interlinking pages, which are really important. A little bit of content here. A little bit more there. So they don't have nearly enough content, but they're still doing really, really well online. And part of that has to do with the fact that they also have service area pages, which does allow them to be found in other areas that they service. So you wouldn't be competing apples to apples with these guys, but you would be competing for the same service. But you definitely would want to have more content. You always want more content than your competition, and you should try and have 250 words for every keyword you want to target. Now, if we actually look here in Ahrefs, which tells us how your website performs, you have a great score. You have a 28 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which is pretty good. And this score is 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. And while you do need a lot of these, not all links are good links. They're not all created equal. And this is a popularity contest in Google. So you want to make sure these are the most relevant and authoritative to your site. It gives you more authority and it gives you more power and helps you to rank. Also make sure they are do follows. If we look here, you have 109 that are do follows. And because Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain, that means you only have 109 good solid backlinks that are doing anything remotely to help your website. You have been indexed for over 1,000 keywords and you are getting over 300 people to your website. Looking at your keywords, as I said, for your environmental and radon, you're doing really good. You're on the first page. You know, you are getting some traffic for that. And all of that is actually coming because of your Google campaigns, not actually because of the content on your website. So that's a workaround to rank. But when it comes to your other services, you guys are nowhere near the first page. And also I noticed there's a ton of national keywords and irrelevant keywords. This doesn't do a whole bunch to help you as far as your service goes. You want to stick to what people are actively searching on Google for your services. Those are the buyer intent. Those are the ones that are going to land on your site and want to use your services. When you do rank for near me keywords or national keywords, even if it's part of your brand, those are national keywords. And so you'll get people all over the country that land on your site that you can't service and they're going to leave. So you're going to get a bunch of false numbers. It's going to look like you have a ton of traffic because you do, but they're not traffic that converts. So it is really important to focus on those local keywords. And now that you're doing such a good job on some of these services, it is time to start ranking for your other ones so that you can be found for all your services in all your service areas. If we look at your competitor, they only have a 17 with over 1,800 backlinks, which just proves not all backlinks are good backlinks. They are not created equal. They have 135 that are do follow, so you would have to beat their 135 do follow backlinks in quantity as well as quality. These guys have a lot more pages. They have over 300 pages. So they are indexed for more keywords, and they're getting over 3,000 people to the website per month. And that's the importance of having a really good content and keyword strategy supported with your SEO and also having those service area pages. And then the last part of the puzzle here is this Google Maps section. Your goal should be to be in this top 3 section for all of your services and service areas. And you are in the top 3 when it comes to radon, but not when it comes to some of the other services. So you do need to further optimize your page because 30% of people search here in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed here for your services, you send those leads to your competition and you're leaving money on the table. So in order to further optimize your page, you want to get more citations. That's the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. And you will need more of those than your competition. But when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google for each of your services and service areas. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would love to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.